We got the Mr. Exclusive.
One
We
and
even got a
only.
bottle from him.
Sponsored by Don Julio.
You know
One
the
and only.
vibes.
I think we should start off with a shot real quick.
Yeah. That's what's up. Hey, what's up, guys? It's your boy Vlad with the vibes. You know the vibes. You're tuned to VIBEN. I got the main man over here, Mr. Superstar. What's popping with you, bro?
Doing good. How's
Introduce
everything?
yourself. Tell the world. Tell them where you been at. Tell them what you been up to. Yeah, I barely know what you be up to.
So, as of now, under construction, soon to come. But I'm Don Exclusive. Many of you know me as Don or Don Julio. But yeah, I'm just excited to be here. Definitely invited by my mans,
Yeah,
Vlad,
you know the
and I
vibes.
could not turn it down.
Yeah, bro.
So I'm hoping that we have.
I know you be a
great
busy
talk.
man. I'm happy you got time to come down here, bro. Because I know your schedule be flooded.
Honestly, being adult has
Don't
to be the
sound too
worst.
depressed, bro. Relax.
But it comes with
Yo,
great,
take a little.
great. It comes
Okay,
with
Uncle
great
Ben, go ahead.
Hold on, I'm sorry.
Responsibility.
But yes, responsibilities.
Yeah.
Trying to keep everything glued together
Mm-hmm.
because you know how responsibilities are.
Yeah.
Can never be too little or too much.
Yeah. I mean, I get it. I mean, we all grown now. Like, I'm 25 right now, and you
25.
25.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
That's where we at.
halfway there.
Halfway is crazy, bro. No, I wanted
know
to
what I
get
mean?
you up here because, like, I know you be out here for what I know you as, you know, the photography guy, but I know you do more than that. Like, honestly, one thing I noticed you for is the glasses you wear literally all the time that you don't got on today. But with that, I notice all the time you always have a camera on. So like tell the world what you be doing, what you be up to. Like who's Dawn? Except for the bottle. Dawn no drink.
Mine is the bottle.
Yeah, mine is the bottle, bro. Dawn
I've been
no
working
drink.
on it. I've been working on it. But realistically, this whole photography thing has personally saved my life, my sanity. I remember my first time picking up a camera. It was a Motorola flip phone. And
What?
Yeah. You don't call that as a camera?
That is Motorola flip phone is not a there's
It definitely had a camera lens on it.
no, it did. But who used it?
Well, as a younging, being in the back seat of a car, being like 8, 9, 10
You
years old,
were just going crazy.
I'm just going crazy.
You like, mama, look
And
at me.
You know what I'm taking pictures of? I'm taking pictures of the trees.
Really?
Buildings, cars, people.
And that fascinated you? Like,
Honestly, it's just the stillness of it, capturing the moment.
Yeah.
That's what really took my curiosity. I just ran with it. And as I got older, I felt like I was always photogenic. And only except when, you know, I'll come from a Haitian family. And
hey, brother, you don't gotta. That's most of the people that's gonna watch us.
I feel like they all know how it be with, you know, the family. Come take a picture. This is so and so. Come take a picture. I'm just like, all right.
You're the photo guy.
You know what I mean? But other than that, I would love to take photos with my family members, my friends, and that kind of summed up, you know, me wanting to, you know, be in that photography world.
Yeah. Was that bringing a certain stillness to your life? You know what I'm saying? Was it slowing everything down?
I mean, I wasn't really doing much other than playing sports as a younging, and I feel like when I had my downtime, it was mainly being on YouTube, looking at. Back then, it wasn't so much of like reality. You know how on YouTube you can find these people, YouTubers basically. So I kind of liked those, and I would always laugh at those, and it was kind of nerdy, but like
Nah, bro. They honestly making more money than anyone we know out here now. So
I'm
if
telling
that's
you-
nerdy, bro.
Yeah.
Call me nerdy.
Listen, honestly, let me scratch that. It's not nerdy. All right,
Yeah.
you like what you like.
You know what I think it is, Dawn? Is that I think at the age that we are at right now, it was in the transition of being a nerdy thing
Yeah.
to like more of a popular mainstream thing. Because you know how anime was like kind of a nerdy thing, and now it's more of a popularized mainstream thing that niggas just bitches watch anime now.
Dog.
Sorry, young woman, watch anime now. So it's just like I don't think, at just from our era, maybe it's because we were in a period where it wasn't super cool to like show your skill or your interest, and
No.
it wasn't a popular.
We're definitely
thing.
part of that generation where everything was kept under exclusively.
Because we're right between the niggas that like don't talk about anything at all, and people that express literally everything that's on their mind.
If you don't mind me over giving out information, but I feel like one of the videos I used to like watching on YouTube when I was young was it would be this Nerf, the Nerf guns. Yeah, so it's weird, but there was this dude on YouTube that he would just create scenarios of different people in his household, or any episode would be different, but he would be using Nerf guns and they would put effects to it. So that intrigued me a lot.
Wait, did he do one with zombies?
Yes.
I feel like I know what you're talking about.
And I'm telling you, I just ran with that. And the transitions from the edits.
Yeah.
It definitely blew my mind.
All right. So who are your favorite YouTuber? Do you consider yourself like an aspiring YouTuber almost, or content creator?
No.
Digital, like what do you call it?
Realistically, I don't really follow as many on as a YouTuber, but if I were to say, I would say KSI, Vicstar123. These are people who played GTA with their friends, KSI. So like obviously we all know who that is. They no longer do that, but that's where they came up from.
But do you feel like you model yourself after any one of them? Like when it comes to your contents, the photos that you take, and the lifestyle you live, like do you feel like you aspire, or?
So realistically, I'm not gonna say I lied, but my first reach out was videography. Seeing how people transition their videos, the effects, it kind of like took me away. And shout out to ISO Padre, my man.
Yeah.
And he kind of helped me out with that until I realized I just don't have the attention span for that. The constant sitting down and editing. It takes a lot out of you, and it's just not for me. It's no big deal, but there's different avenues that I definitely took, and that's when I jumped to the photography side.
Yeah.
And, I have to give another person a shout out. Shout out to Max Tylus. She Love Tylus on Instagram. Follow him. Great photographer. He actually took me under his wing as his apprentice, and from there, I completely didn't know how to work a camera, like no idea. I followed him. We ended up having our little gig together in terms of setup, and that was a great time of my life, honestly, because again, the transitions is everything for me in life. So I feel like everyone has a chapter.
Yeah.
And that was my chapter in my book, trying to figure out what I can do with my time.
Do you credit most of your, like, let's say, your evolution or your growth to the people you have around you? Because that's what it sounds like.
To a certain degree, yes. The people that I have with me today are the ones that...
So you keep them close. How you know they like the right type of people to keep around you for the business that you're in?
Yeah.
How you know though?
How do I know?
Yeah.
What do you mean? Like, how do I know?
You just never. I just feel like certain people that put you, let's say, in the same group or under your wing. It's like, how do you know it's for your benefits?
Well, I mean,
like, how do you know they're looking out for you?
One, he gave me a camera for free.
Oh yeah, that's it.
That's something that I will always applaud him for. Only because you don't just do that. You tell someone, go get a camera and come back to me when you're ready.
Mm-hmm.
So that already showed me character. It showed me that he was willing to, give back to my, like I said, my curiosity.
Invest into you.
He definitely invested in me.
Yeah.
Obviously, I paid him back.
As a man you are.
As yes,
You know what I'm
because
saying?
you know, no handouts for
fit.
free.
That's facts.
But yeah, so that definitely, that's how I know that he wanted to invest in me, and he was looking for my well being in terms of the photography world.
Yeah.
Honestly, I would not be here if it wasn't for him. Honestly,
That's respect. That's
yeah,
respect that you can
I
actually
always
say
give my
that.
flowers.
Yeah.
Because if you don't, I mean, burning bridges is the worst thing you can do.
Yeah, man. That's something I can learn from.
We all can learn from.
Yeah, because for me, like, you cross me,
You're out the door.
I'm out the door.
I won't look back.
I can't. I can't. I'm blind.
I'm blind.
Please don't look at
I
me.
can't see.
Nah. All right. What I'm getting from you is that your team and your aspirations is what kind of fuel you to keep on going, and also the content that you digest online is always putting you or perpetuating you like forward in some type of way.
Yes, it definitely
Right?
is.
Always trying to inspire you. What I want to understand more is that like how were you feeling when you were going through these growing stages when you had to pick up the camera and figure out something that you weren't used to? Like, were you frustrated with yourself? Were you mad? Were you just like,
Yes,
yo, this is
yes.
ass. I'm gonna quit. You
I'm
go
gonna tell you
back
right
to
now,
it.
I'm very hard on myself.
Yeah.
And for the ones who know me, I try to hold it together, but in a sense where, nobody's perfect. I'm trying to tell myself that, but I know people don't like that word perfect, but I strive to be the best that I can be in terms of, I obviously I know there's competition out there, and but one thing that really kept me centered was the fact that everyone has their own image,
Yeah.
their own view. Okay, you can pick up a phone and take a picture of this TV, and
It's from a different point of
it's a different point of view. You know what I mean?
different perspective.
My angle is different from your angle.
Yep.
You know what I mean? So that's what really came into my head when I left videography. I realized that maybe I was too hard on myself, but at the end of the day, I definitely did not. I didn't think I could make it in that field. So I thought of the bestness thing. I didn't give up. I said, you know what? Let me give this a try. And once I did, I mean, the feedback that I received was good. Yeah. It was better than good. It was great. So
my fault.
it boosted my self-esteem.
Yeah, all right.
Because I'm a confident individual already.
Yeah.
So it's not like you can say something to my face and it's gonna make me butthurt go cry.
Yeah.
You know
you can handle it
Yeah, I'll handle criticism
by yourself. You don't got to worry
To a
about
certain extent.
what nobody got to say.
to a certain extent.
Honestly, because you on your wave. You on the dawn wave.
Julio.
Feel me. Yeah, no. I wanted just for people to understand more about you. I wanted to understand more about you because we're in two different two Haitian men.
Shout out my Zoes.
Shout out my Zos. Ça passe.
Nabule.
You know it.
Z.
And I think we could both resonate with the Haitian experience. Okay, I always like asking people this because it might get annoying, but I just wanted to know. The only reason I say it because I know I didn't get it, but I want to know if you feel like your people, your Haitians, support you 100%. I ask every culture this.
The reason why I'm gonna say I can't say no. I'll say yes
Yeah.
to a certain extent, only because parents are always gonna support you. I feel like deep down they always support you, but they won't go overboard in a sense where it's like, oh my gosh, yeah.
Yeah.
But they'll be like, I'm glad you're doing something other than being in the streets.
Yeah.
and jail.
Other than being a
dead,
vagabond.
Being a vagabond.
Yeah. So as long
As long as I'm making money and
The right
coming
way.
the right way.
right way.
Okay. Because I can't be seen doing one thing and then I'm doing another.
And the other these streets.
You know, because people are always watching. As my father always says, There's always someone watching you,
Yeah.
and I definitely believe in that. Someone will always be watching your every move, counting your downfall.
Yeah. That's I understand
Is that
that.
not real or not?
My mama said everything has consequences with it.
Oh,
I learned
you want
that
to know my mother's phrase?
when she was.
Every single time she gave me a baton,
Yeah.
this is what she would say: consequences bring pain, and pain, obviously, brings consequences. Why? If you do something wrong, all right, don't think that there won't be any pain coming along with it. Okay, if I do you dirty, all right, you're gonna feel some type of pain in the long run, or I will feel some type of pain knowing that I did you wrong. I'll feel some type of guilt. You know what I mean? But consequences always bring pain, and I truly believe in that.
That's like super authentic after a battle.
No. This is before the baton. This is before the baton. Okay.
All right.
She's telling me to get ready.
This is before the battle. Yeah, no, my mom just be like, "As you knew." She just puts me on my. Honestly, after that, my mom beat my ass, girl. She just told me to go in the corner, sweat it off.
I feel like we all had some sort of baton, whether it be the backhand, the belt,
Yeah,
or anything that's near them.
I don't know. Yeah, I think it's gonna turn to a side.
I wasn't
podcast
abused.
if
I just
we
want to put
kept
that
on
out there.
going.
I was never abused. So,
Yeah,
if you
it
ever
was
watched
all
this,
love.
it was all love. I respect it.
All right.
It is.
I mean, it had to be done, I guess, somehow, some way, or probably outside later down in life, you're gonna figure out the wrong way, and no one wants to figure that
no one
out
wants
the
to
wrong
figure
way.
out too late.
Yeah.
So,
Too late when to be. Yo, so tell me about your team. Tell me about the people you work with. Tell me about.
So you did say
loved
that.
ones.
You said team, and honestly, I don't have a team. The reason for that is because I noticed that whenever I try to reach out, people always are going to have an excuse, and it's nothing bad or anything. Excuse doesn't have to be looked at as a negative thing, but everyone has their own agenda. And for me to bring certain people into the fold, I feel like it has to work all together. Okay, does it work with your schedule? Does it work with mine? All right. I feel like, again, once I left the wing of Max, my boy, I ended up finding out different avenues for myself, and it was highs and lows, definitely. But I figured it out, and I'm still figuring it out. I'm sorry, I can't say that because I'm still growing. I'm still figuring out what my next step is. Although I do have plans set aside. We'll speak about that more further on. But
Yeah.
my point is, I work alone because I want to be able to learn from my mistakes without having, being looked down upon or having to explain myself. So the only person I'm explaining it to is me, myself, and the God above.
You sound like a grown ass man, Don.
I'm sorry.
I'm your age, and I don't think I speak this way. I'll be like, fuck y'all niggas.
Listen,
fuck y'all bitches.
Listen, and it's not for the
Y'all
cameras. It's not for the cameras, I promise you, because this is how I
go
talk
ahead.
to all of my peoples. All. But like I said, you know the phrase, I can do bad all by myself.
Yeah, I hear you, but it's like you just sound so at peace with shit.
I do. I have to, because being optimistic doesn't come easy. You have to.
You rehearse these lines, I swear to God.
I feel like, I don't know.
You said,
I'm
yo, I'm going to call my Blast podcast. I got to listen
think
shit I'm
so
about
well.
to say. And I'm just going to play
I'm
shit out
definitely gonna
smooth
drink
for the
to that.
camera.
I'm going to drink to that. But like I said, I do bad all by myself, and there's nothing that anyone can take away from me.
Okay.
So my support team is, again, me, myself, and I.
Yeah.
Of course, anybody would love to get a pat on the shoulder. Good job, you've been doing good. But
Yeah.
you won't get that all the time. So
Yeah, you're about to grind it out.
you grind it out.
And hopefully it's worth it one day.
Connections come not only by invitation, but it comes by you reaching out and you putting yourself out there.
Mm-hmm.
And I guess that's the sole reason why, again, I'm doing this dolo.
All bad by myself, nigga.
All bad by myself, nigga.
I mean, if that's how things are gonna go, man. But as you saw in one of the podcasts,
yeah,
this is gonna sound. I don't really want to talk about it because it opens up a conversation. Because I already told you I don't want to speak on it.
No,
But
you keep it short and simple.
it's short and simple. All right, if you're motivating everyone else and you're motivating you, who else? She was saying that sometimes the people that try to motivate the most needs the most motivating. That's why I shut up in the podcast. I don't know if you've seen that.
I did. I watched it
said,
last night. I definitely did my research.
yeah, I shut my mouth. I was like, that's too deep. That's too hard.
Well, I mean,
I'm my girl. Like you didn't have to hit me like that.
dog,
hard.
you have to understand. Like, that's why I pride myself in being exclusive because I, the way my brain processes, I feel like
It's not needed.
it's, in a sense, I guess.
Yeah.
I mean,
It's like do you feel like you operate so efficiently within yourself that that motivation just naturally comes from you?
so here's the thing, and I was just talking to someone about this the other day. I yearn for, how do I say this? I yearn for the sense of growing. You know what I mean? I want to grow in a sense where even if I do fail, which there's no if. I mean, let me redact myself. Not fail. Even if I do make mistakes, I'll know that I can learn from those mistakes and always remember there's always tomorrow. You know what I mean? My saying is everything happens for a reason. All right, that's my biggest saying. Everything happens for a reason. So
Sometimes y'all, the people I have on this podcast, are so optimistic. How do y'all believe?
because, bro, you have to understand. Okay, when all things fails, you can't just think to yourself that there's nothing that's gonna bring me out from this.
Yeah,
You know,
it's a certain type of confidence. It's a certain type of trust for yourself.
let me ask you something, and this is the only question I'm gonna ask
Oh,
you.
okay, here we
All
go.
right.
All right. I'm not
Do
ready.
you believe everybody on this earth has some sort of depression?
Self propelled. I don't know if that's the right word. Propelled.
I mean, yeah, I mean,
Yeah, self induced.
yeah, I mean,
Some type of way.
yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, like if you know you're tired and you're calling out all the time,
Yeah.
you're gonna lose a job. Don't. That's some sort of depression, but like you said, that's self-inflicted. You know what I
Yeah.
mean, you're choosing not to go to work because you don't want to get out of bed.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I feel like I do have my days where I'm overwhelmed, and obviously, like I said earlier, I love to have someone to give me a pat on the shoulder and say, "Yo, keep doing your thing. You're doing good." But realistically, I won't, and I don't. And that's my fault. I take responsibility because I do take exclusive way too far. I seclude myself, and I don't really reach out. I don't like asking for help, and that's a bad thing and a good thing.
Right.
Asking for help could mean anything, asking your opinion, even if it may be constructive criticism.
Is that dangerous for you? Do you feel like taking
It
other
is,
people's
bro,
opinions,
because
like-
bro, that's why I don't ask people, does this look good? I ask photographers, even though that can be dangerous too. But I ask people who are
in your field,
yeah, in my field, because
that have reason, like have credibility.
that's the word,
Yeah.
credibility. Because if I don't, I feel like it'll just brainwash me in a sense where it'll be in the back of my head. I'm just like, well, this person said the lighting is not good. Or,
Yeah.
obviously when I take people's photos, oh, why do I look so dark? Or why is this? Can you take another one? That right there, and I know a lot of you photographers, videographers get that a lot. Oh, can we take another one? Why do I feel? I don't take that to heart anymore. At first, I would be, I start sweating. I'd be like, okay, what do I do? You get what I'm saying? Like I'm just like I'm shitting my pants. I'm like, I hope the next one comes out good.
Let me turn up the aperture. let me
I'm like, let me
zoom
turn
in
the
a little
ISO
bit more.
down.
He said, all right, put on the wide angle lens.
Listen,
Let me,
bro,
50 millimeter,
let
not
me
16,
check the
not
flash.
16.
Is that the right settings? So it's like it's a lot, bro. And so
Yeah.
it takes myself and I to really be sturdy, and
Yeah.
you know, feet planted in my decision making, and knowing that okay, I can make a mistake, but
Mm-hmm.
I can learn from it. So my motivation comes from my mistakes. My motivation comes from the people who are continuously still booking me, the people who are still
God
reaching
bless you.
out, and
Yeah.
yo, I have a friend who's seen your work and they want to. Can you come do this for them? Yeah,
Yeah.
like in that sense. So
Yeah. Exclusive shit.
exclusive shit. Let me turn the bass off. I feel like I'm talking too low. My shorty keeps telling me turn the bass off. I'm trying to learn how to do that.
Listen, I think she's talking about something different. I don't know what you got
Listen,
going on. I'm
listen.
sure you have a very lovely relationship, and what I see on social
It
media
is.
is too lovely. You
No,
know what I'm saying?
honestly, it's not to talk too much on that, but
Yeah,
it's been fun. Every relationship has its ups and downs, but
yeah.
I I feel comfortable. I feel comfortable,
I respect that.
and I can't say she doesn't motivate me. She definitely does.
Yeah,
Big shout out to her because um, someone who's always in your ear
mm.
always wants the best for you, even if they may not say it 24/7. But in their heart, it definitely is.
Mm.
So
You want me to clip this up and send it to her?
I'm gonna tell you right now. I need you to clip like half of what I just said. Okay, take out the comfortable. All right,
yeah,
take out the relationship.
yeah.
But
I'll put it in the package. I got you
but
10
give
brownie
me a
points.
snippet of that. I'll
Yeah,
definitely.
brother. You know me.
I'll do a little
I'm
montage.
wingman for life, man.
That's why you're my dog.
Yeah, it's probably edited out though.
Come on.
Cause we can't get a paper trail. We can't, you know what I'm saying?
Listen, all right. As much as
Exactly.
you're a viewer, there's always haters.
No, 100%.
You get what I'm saying?
And with haters comes negative energy.
Yes.
How do you avoid all that? How do you avoid the people that are trying to? I don't know if you feel like you have, because some people, you know what? Let's talk about this. Some people have like, I I know you, Dawn exclusive. You're not a character, but you come with many character traits, good ones that
I call them
hype yourself.
personalities.
Personalities. It's all right, man. Okay, sure. Call personalities. You got a ton of people in your head and a ton of different dawns who portray different skills for yourself. All right,
Yeah.
you turn each one off, one on and off, right?
Yeah.
And with that being said, some people is gonna perceive it as bravado, self arrogance, ignorance. You basically ballooning your head, I guess, blowing it up, but you have nothing of substance, right? And constantly you're gonna get those people that are gonna view you probably later down the line, maybe people you haven't even met before, and assume a certain type of person you are. You know what I'm saying? Type of character. Now, that is gonna come with a lot of comments and negative comments. What are you gonna do, or how do you operate in that type of way? Because once people kind of start thinking, damn, I just had this bad comment, as you say, or I have this, it affects them
Yeah.
to their core.
Yeah.
And now they're not who they are anymore.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So is there like any practices that you do, or you just be like, nah, I'm just doing the whole time, exclusive everywhere. This is how I come, this is how you're gonna accept me, and I don't give a F of whatever anyone else thinks.
Well, I feel like realistically, everyone has their own image, right? And to a certain extent, I don't put on a facade. You know what I mean? I feel like
Okay.
I
I don't know if you heard about Vladdy Daddy. That was a facade, Richard.
Hey,
I
listen.
I faked it till I made it.
listen. I'm gonna tell you this right now. Someone told me that I need to learn the difference between being, me and being Don. And I definitely took that to heart in the wrong way in the moment, but over the course of time, I realized that that person was saying it in a positive way, almost in a sense where I don't take it too far. The reason why when I go out, when I'm in that world, I I come out as Don exclusive because it's almost like I put on a helmet. I'm literally a different person. I'm in game mode, and I'm ready to go. There's no um, outside noise. I'm not my regular self. For people who know my real name,
Mm.
that's
It's just
different.
you.
It's just me. That's the person that they know, like literally. Like this
Yeah.
is not
So
the
when you
person.
hear some shit, you just be like, I don't know what they talking about.
I'm telling you right now, when people say Don, I'm so happy. Like, not that I want to forget about the real me. It's just the fact that
Oh,
I,
I thought you were an asshole.
yeah,
I
and now they see this person, and it's like
Oh my god.
yeah,
He said, have my children.
trust me, I'm literally in the club having a conversation. I'm just like, I don't want to talk right now. It's like, what are you doing? Oh my gosh, like, no, no, yeah. Last time I seen you,
Yeah,
like
yeah.
last time you seen me, that was old me.
Yeah.
All right. Um, there's a better version of myself.
Yeah.
It's I want it to take me to the next level.
Okay.
And like you said, what's the question to answer your question fully? The haters will always be in a section in my book where I'll always go back to because it's a constant fuel. It's a reminder that you know they're only hating on Don. They're not hating necessarily on the real me because they don't know the real me. They only know me. Like I said, I'm Don exclusive to many people, to many, and uh, they don't know a single thing about me. I mean, not a single thing. And I mean, to the ones who got close to me, but still, they still don't know much about me, and I like it that way. I definitely do because it keeps me on my heels. Definitely keeps me on. Like I said, I put on that helmet. When it's time to work, it's time to work. So the outside noise is definitely behind me.
Maybe you do need to turn the bass off because I honestly, brother,
I'm sorry.
this sounds like I promise you, and I've talked to a lot of people. One thing no one knows about Black Vibes, I talk to a lot of people.
Mm-hmm.
An interview never went so smoother. I just
Nah, I really
it's just
appreciate it. I really appreciate
nah, no
it.
problem. It's
I
just
really
like,
do. It's,
hey, bro,
it's love. I appreciate
I
it.
be doing stuff. I have my time,
Come
but
on now.
you just make it seem like you just walk different. And
I
this,
definitely do. Like I definitely do. Social media is a facade. That right there is definitely a facade. Like
yeah,
people see me posting and all they I'm telling you, I'm at work, right?
go
And
ahead.
I'm seeing someone from the club, but honestly, I didn't see them first. They saw me
Keep
first.
on chatting. I'm gonna check the recording.
Bro, dog. Do you know what he told me?
What you tell you, bro?
He tapped my shoulder. He's like, "Are you that photographer that I seen at the club?" I'm like, "Yeah." He's like, "Damn, I didn't think you had a real job. I thought you was just always partying. I see you on Snap." I'm like, dog, what? Like I'm not human too. Like I don't got. Like, I think I got the clothes on my back. Like what? Nigga said I never seen you have a. I would never think you would have a job working. Cause all I see is you doing is partying. I'm just like, are you serious?
Dog, that's what you give off, bro. Come on,
Like-
come on.
Like, hand me that Don Julio. Hand me that Don Julio, and then watch you see when people watch this video. God forbid you guys think that I'm an alcoholic, which I'm not. I'm a responsible drinker. The correct term is social drinker. And y'all think this is all BS, but come on now. Come on.
real shit.
It's real shit, man.
Are you feeling better, Dawn? Are you feeling like you feeling a little looser? I guess.
I'm definitely
I don't know if
feeling
that's a better. Nice.
feeling in the moment.
Yeah.
For sure.
Do we break the ice?
Let's do it.
Nah, let's break the ice, bro.
Let's do it.
Let's shoot some questions off for you, right? All right. What I need from you right now is basically there's a bunch of people out here with photographer and videographer, whatever you want,
Videography, yeah.
the skills.
Start done.
Nothing I know much about, but what's your tips and tricks for the kids? What's your tips and tricks that you wanna put people on so they can make their brand or market themselves better? Because clearly you've been doing this for about how you want to say
I'd say about 3 three and a half,
Yeah. So
three
you
and a
got
half years.
something to say. You got
Yeah,
something to really like
yeah.
tell people how they can, I don't know, talk better, you know.
So to answer your question, it starts off with freelance. Okay, before you really know what you want to do, and that's what I learned. I learned that it's all well. Realistically, I didn't start at freelance first. I started off with organized, with the lighting, studio. I learned through the thing. I'm grateful that I was able to learn from someone who had that at his fingertips.
Yeah.
So I learned in that sense, and I was in the back with all of them, having gates, people coming in, getting their photos. I'm learning, watching, learning, having a good time. So one thing I definitely want to tell the ones who want to explore that field, definitely freelance. All right, nothing will come to you unless you put yourself out there. There are different groups out there who literally, like I did this.
Networked.
I networked, and
Yep.
someone put me on to a group that would go around Boston in the summer times, and so we'd meet at Boston Common, and then we just explore. Each time we linked up, excuse me, we would walk in different areas. So it can either be going to Newberry or going towards South Boston, or either going towards Cambridge. So we I definitely love that. Like that literally helped me so much, to the fact that everyone's moving. I'm watching other people do what they do, and I'm just capturing. You know what I mean? Like I said earlier, everyone has their own image. And so there's 8 of us walking with different types of cameras, all right, different brands, and they're literally just taking photos. And then after the fact, after we're done, we throw in a group chat what we took, and we just, you know,
Shared it
we'd
with
share
each
them,
other.
give back
Yeah. Kind of
feedback,
like support each other
and yeah, and that's how I learned. So, um, one is freelancing. Two, know what you want to do. All right. There's so many different type of fields in photography. There's, for example, there's weddings, there's the nightlife, there's personal kids' birthdays, anniversaries,
Yeah.
um, shit like that. So honestly, there's many different lanes of photography that you can start off with. But
Mm-hmm.
obviously, doing a gig for a wedding or a wedding reception. I mean, you either have the eye, you can jump into it, or
Mm-hmm.
you work towards it. So for me, I definitely was doing freelance, and like I said, I was blessed enough to have good people that was already situated, and when I learned from
In the
them, it
field.
it took me to the top, and well, in upwards, so to speak.
Where, yeah, yeah. It took you
Where
to,
yeah,
it made,
where I needed to be, basically. You know what I'm saying?
right, right, right.
So
To take yourself
yes, bro,
farther.
yes. So um,
It's like
know
when
what you want to do.
Gohan, I don't know, you know Dragon Ball Z, you watch
Yeah,
Dragon Ball Z.
yes,
You know when,
not too much,
all right. You
but
know when Gohan got his unlocked potential
I'm gonna say yes.
from, no, you got to know this part.
Ugh.
You got to.
I feel like I'm a sellout to the. How can I say I like anime and I did not watch
You,
all the Dragon Ball Z?
you didn't?
No, I was a Naruto fan, to be honest. Every Saturday nights, me and my mom would watch it.
Tanami.
Toonami. Yo, Toonami. 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 That was literally the TV network
Okay.
at 9 o'clock Saturday nights.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
I'd
Yeah.
be, I used, I'm not gonna say I was. Not to go in that route, but
Yeah.
I can call myself a religious person, and
Yeah.
I may not put myself in the church every Saturday, but I'm Seventh Adventist,
Mhm.
and I still do hold the beliefs, and what, but I don't practice.
Right. But you still have your own connection with
But
the
I have
Lord.
my own connection. You know what I mean?
Okay.
So
Is that number 3? Is that tip number 3? Have your own connection with the
and
Lord?
and that's what the last thing I was gonna say. Having connection. Make sure the passion, the
Mm.
fire is burning. Don't do this because you know
This could bring in the breach.
it's gonna bring in the breach.
Oh, you lost me.
Like, listen, bro. The money comes, bro. The money comes because listen, there are people who are like, for example, I've had people tell me, "Oh, is this a good amount for you?" And they're shooting more than You know what I'm saying? What I would
Yeah.
book myself
What
for.
was on the website?
It was on the website. So I'm just like, yeah, let's go for it. Let's do it.
Yeah.
But now I gotta know I gotta bring my end game.
Yeah.
You know, I can't just
Can't fumble.
half-ass it.
Yeah, because that's my price. They paid me clearly on more than that.
I want them to share the word, spread the word.
Mm-hmm.
Don, I know a photographer. But one thing I have to add, the last thing, don't get too comfortable. Comfortability is literally your worst enemy. Getting comfortable can either get you distracted or have you in a realm where you feel as if this is enough and, you know, it's okay that I'm here because I'll get better someday. No, like, you know, you have to make and
Put your pedal to the metal.
Pedal to the metal. And I'm saying this so that I can act on what I'm speaking. You know what I mean? Because I don't want to be a hypocrite and be comfortable. In a sense, right now, I'm not so much of comfortable, but I have to make sure I'm good in order to produce.
Yep.
So, you know, I feel like I caught myself this past year. I caught myself being very comfortable, and I know
And
that
just is it the party scene or is it just like
no,
what's the comfortability? Where does it make you feel?
It's the equipment side. Okay.
Really?
Yes, I'm very serious. Like,
What does that even mean? How you be comfortable with equipment?
No, not getting
equipment.
Always look for the best. The next
Oh,
best thing,
okay.
Right? Get the new camera, get the new lens, right? Get the new flash. You know,
that was me. That was me.
Dude, that's everybody.
Yeah,
you know
that's
what I'm
everybody.
saying? Like
not my younger brother. Shout out to my younger brother. I love that nigga.
It's a killer, bro. It's a killer. So, and that's why I'm so big on telling myself, I'm telling myself, yo, no, I gotta get a new camera. I gotta get a new lens. Sometimes it's not even the camera. Sometimes you just need a better lens, better flash.
Yeah,
because
couple hundred though.
100.
My fault.
How much you pay for rent? Yeah, so it's like it's one of those.
This nigga's stupid.
It's one of those. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, you know, like I said, if I don't work on myself, how can I be able to, you know, show that I want to get better? You know, so I don't want to jump into any other question that you may have because I have a lot to say.
Nah, bro, you good. The floor is yours.
Listen, you
Honestly,
know,
I feel like what I'm getting from you, bro, is that you're a very passionate person about what you do and how you operate in your life. You know, not much things that you want to take in because not much things have to do with you. You just kind of operate in your own world, and if it makes sense for you, that's where you're gonna go.
yeah.
I find that very admiring because not many people know how to just understand the things that they're doing is really good for themselves and understand that they don't need any outside sources of, you know, I guess, quote unquote happiness. You know, they don't need anything else but what they're doing, and that's okay. You know what I'm saying? Because you're trying to prove something for your life, right?
No, you're right on.
Yeah, you're right on the dot. And at the end of the day, it's no offense to anyone else. You love everyone that you see on the journey. You love everyone that you that have taught you things. You give them respect.
You have to do your own thing at some point.
But you have to do your own thing at some point.
And that was definitely me. Like I realized that I can't keep following and learn until I really put myself out there. And I was scared.
Yeah.
Definitely. And to be honest, to this day, I wouldn't say I'm scared. I feel like I'm not really wording it right. Not scared, but I'm.
It was cold feet.
Yeah, there it is. I still get cold feet every gig that I get. Right. You know, luckily for me in the nightlife, I kind of noticed that, you know, I have anxiety. Like that was like my first moment of realizing that I may have anxiety. Bro, I'm telling you, I thought the confidence would just boost me out there, but having all those eyes on you, bro, Especially in the dark. You don't know who's looking at you.
Yeah, and the
You know what I'm
music
saying? Like,
blaring.
dog?
Everyone's lit.
Everyone's lit. You know what I mean? So I definitely get the cold feet before each of my gigs. But,
Yeah, but you
know,
kind of just power through
I
that.
power through it.
Yeah.
I tell myself, I'm just like, you know what? Okay, so I don't mind giving this
This is raw.
yeah, but
There's
when I
nothing you can.
work, I kind of look at the scene. You know, I look at, okay, so if I start in the back, I'll work my way to the front. All right. I don't want to be too much in the people's faces in the beginning, so I work in the back.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? So that
it's like when you're DJing, you work up to the
I
the
work
top.
up to the DJ to the top, so that
Yeah.
only that I can, soothe my nervousness, my anxious.
Yeah, and get used to the
and
environment, get into everything.
That
You know what I'm
and getting
saying?
one drink or coming late. But I don't want to.
You said once he off the dawn,
listen,
you know where to find.
you know where to find me. But you know what I'm saying? I'm not coming there drunk. I'm coming there comfortable.
He said once
know what
we're
I mean?
sipping, it's exclusive.
I'll drink to that, brother.
Yes, sir.
So I definitely make sure I'm on my best, mindset when I'm walking into any type of gig that I have.
Yep.
And it's honestly fun. I like feeling anxious in a sense. It's a thrill.
Are you one of the people that feel like you like the challenge?
No, that's what it is. Like,
Yeah.
I'm glad that I'm anxious because it tells me that I really want this.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
Some people think that's a sick way of thinking.
Nah,
nah.
like I'm not ones where I say I'm not good enough. It's just, it's not that I'm good enough. It's more so of how will they like it, like what's their mindset when they look at the final product. You know, I definitely want to be able to be more comfortable. You know, I'm still working on it. But people learn from, like I said, people learn from their mistakes. But
do you find yourself other places in Boston? Like other scenes? Have you ever seen online?
Yeah. So I've done. I'm not only in the nightlife. I just promote that only because, again, like I said, it's competition and there's definitely other different type of photographers out there. So I picked the lane where I would
be
most comfortable, incognito, and I can network.
Yeah.
It's face-to-face interaction.
Yeah.
Like I don't have a problem with talking to you. Like, anyway, if I just met you, we got a full-blown conversation.
Yeah.
And I'll never see you again.
Yeah.
Unless you want to give me money to take some photos for you. But that's the main reason why I do this. It's because the networking, me to get out of that anxious bubble. You know what I mean? I have to be able to be comfortable in my own skin, you know? And Donald Suso cannot be anxious or nervous. He's confident. I feel like I'm talking in second person. Am I doing that? I catch myself doing that sometimes.
No, Vladdy Vibes loves it.
Listen, personalities, it's still one under one umbrella.
Yeah.
So
that's how I thought about it. You know, can I tell you? Yo, can I tell you something real quick?
Talk to me, brother. Talk to me.
All right. You know, I told you I don't like to overshare. This is one thing I want to share myself about.
Okay. Unfold.
Now, brother, back in the day, you know what I'm saying? You know I'm from Brockton. I'm from the 5 type shit. Now, in high school, they grew up calling me Vladdy Daddy because one of my boys, he rapped about it, and he rapped my name, Vladdy with Daddy, so it just stuck, all right? So I just rolled with it. That's when I changed my Instagram to Vladdy Daddy. But the way that this second personality just formed in the back of my head, it felt like it was one, but it was not. So anytime I was in this being, that's why I don't be on that shit no more. But every time I was in this being, it felt like it was a different person than you grew up with.
No, yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Do you ever catch yourself and it's like you're in shock? You know what I'm saying? Like, you ever catch yourself?
What is wrong with you?
Yeah, am I crazy, bro? Like, am I living a lie?
Yeah.
But it's not. You're not really living a lie. You're and this is why
I think it's just you're extending a certain part of yourself.
That's what it is, bro.
Yeah.
Like it's a boost, but you're not forgetting where you came from.
No,
you know what I mean? Like, it's not like I got money, I'm acting different.
Yeah.
I just have a different at,
Yeah.
and it's the same me.
Yeah,
You know what I
yeah,
mean?
yeah. It's just under a different name.
Bro, people have different faces,
Okay.
right? People have different faces, and that's one thing I learned being in the nightlife. People may think the nightlife is nothing, but you learn a lot from the nightlife. Not just partying, drinks, drugs. No, bro. It's more of when people come to the clubs, it's to let go. All right. And for them to finally be who they really want to be, who themselves. People go to the club,
I
bro.
never thought about
Bro,
it
listen,
like
bro.
that.
You promoted, okay?
Yeah,
Look
yeah.
how easy it is just to say, yo, come here, come on.
Oh
This is
yeah,
gonna
yeah.
be-
Nah, no bullshit.
What?
I'm sorry.
Come on.
Niggas sometimes are harder to take out, but once you got the shorties, like it's
Dog.
just, people are just there.
It's like wildfire.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it's like everyone does this. Everyone. All right. These females, most of them don't put on lashes all the time during the week.
No,
They
don't.
don't put makeup on. Most niggas don't be wearing designers
No,
every day of the week.
no.
They do it to make themselves feel good
Go on.
and so that they can hope to find something out there,
That's
whatever
for
the case
them.
may be.
Yeah.
Ladies, niggas. So it's like we all do it. So if I'm getting backlash from my close ones, oh, you're doing this, you're doing that. I mean, I don't take it to heart as much anymore. I don't, because honestly, I don't have the time to sit there and explain to you my reasoning. And at the same time, I feel like when people criticize you,
Yeah.
it can either mean two things. It can be a good thing or a bad thing. Good thing, they're looking out for you. Bad thing is they just can't do what you do, in a sense where I'm able to tap into my inner self.
dog.
My dog. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like I'm ready to woof, nigga.
Yeah,
Like,
do
come
whatever.
on. Like
Yeah.
I'm out here. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not out here in the streets doing dumb shit.
Yeah.
You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? Like, and not to knock off anyone, you know what I mean, doing what they do, because at the end of the day, whatever ends meet, you got to meet it. All right? So my thing is, if you want to be someone or if you want to portray something, let it be the real you. Don't
Yeah.
do this for someone else. Do it for you. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? And this is why Dawn Exclusive is not only for photography. Dawn Exclusive is really me. And to this day, like, I'm meeting people. I catch myself at work sometimes. What's your name? I'm almost about to say Dawn. I'm about to say Dawn, but I gotta take a step back.
Take a step back,
It's
man.
like,
I'm on the clock.
I'm on the clock.
I'm regular.
You know what I'm
done.
saying? Like,
Call
I'm
me
over here,
Donnie.
I'm trying to keep it 100 the most that I can. You know what I mean?
Yep.
So it can never be enough for people, but for you, you just got to keep doing it.
Yeah.
You know, keep doing it, and I never let up for nobody.
Okay. I see that. I wonder. I understand when, like, when you outside, it's a weird business to be in. Sometimes I feel like.
It definitely is. It definitely is. You see a lot. You tend to gravitate. You tend to, not all the time. You tend to gravitate.
I want to ask you a question. Now, before it wasn't on air, but it was before air. You're kind of talking about like, and catch me because I don't mean to pun your business out there, but just catch me if I'm saying anything that you don't like. But there was a period of time that you were in the mix, like you weren't on the type of time you needed to be on. Now, do you feel that that's because of the environment that you've been doing business with and all the challenges that's been giving you for, dealing with people that are partying all the time, or dealing with people that are lit all the time, or dealing with those people that are always letting go? To give you a better question, do you feel like the environment that you are in the club scene, photography-wise, affected you at all in that period of time? Do you know what time I'm talking about? Am I just chatting?
No. I have a sense of what you're saying. Honestly, go into depth, but don't name names.
So no. It's on some like
No,
so.
no, as a viewer,
Yeah, yeah.
like what you've seen. I can tell you right now, I definitely I definitely caught myself being comfortable, and that's the one thing I try to like.
So that's what I'm trying to get at.
Yeah,
What is that comfortability you're talking about? Like, wait, what were you so comfortable?
I was comfortable
Because
with.
honestly,
No, go ahead.
respectfully, I'm talking just like respectfully. You know what I'm saying? When someone says comfortably like that, the first thing I think, and this is Vlad speaking. I'm telling you, this is Vlad speaking.
Yeah,
But when your boy is just like fucking mad bitches, and he's like, "Yo, I'm comfortable.
yeah.
I'm chill. Like I don't gotta need to do anything." I don't know what you mean by comfortable. That's what I'm saying.
Oh,
Like,
I get you saying. I get
how
you saying.
could you be comfortable in a place where you're doing the thing that you like to do? You're drinking, you're getting lit, you're learning so much. What is not comfortable for you in that scene, or in whatever profession you're doing? What isn't doing it for you anymore?
Distractions. I, comfortability comes with distractions.
You're right.
All right, and me, I like talking about this only because I'm not I'm not one to bullshit, but I used to smoke weed a lot. You know what I mean? And like a lot. And I don't mind talking about this because in this day and age, marijuana is you can talk about marijuana, it's not a bad
Yeah.
thing.
Yeah.
But in the sense where it can only come to be a bad thing if you abuse it. And um, I relied on it a lot. Um, I relied on it a lot, and because of that, it kind of distracted me from, you know, doing what I need to do, like being focused. You know what I mean? I would be too comfortable, smoking, and before I need to do things. You know
Okay,
what I mean?
okay.
So before I did something, I would have to smoke.
Okay.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Being around those people,
Yeah.
I had to cut that
Yeah.
out of my life, and I stopped hanging around them. I stopped, and that influenced me a lot. And I was doing that while doing photography in the beginning.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And that I realized that I wasn't getting anywhere if I'm surrounding myself with, you know, distractions, being comfortable,
Right.
telling myself, "Oh, I'm still doing something good. I still have time for this." No, like, you know, I can't come to someone's house and sit there and be high
And just cooling
just
the whole
cool.
day. Yeah.
Like I go to work, I
Yeah.
choose to stay longer because if I go home, I'm doing nothing but being on my phone
Yeah.
and being on YouTube,
And
watching
chiefing.
and no, not even chiefing. Now I'm talking about now.
Okay.
Now, because I quit smoking 2.5 years ago, but I just recently started doing it, but I only do it when it's around. But it's
Yeah.
not like when it's around on a daily basis because I don't surround myself with that.
All right.
Again, I live far, and I don't go to no one's houses. Like I said, going in someone's house, chilling in a car, reeking. You know what I mean? But like I said, I go to work to work. You know what I mean? So like I can't be at home knowing that I can be making money and being on my phone watching videos, just bullshitting. Like I gotta do something. So I might as well stay until 11. I might as well stay until 12. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like what am I doing with myself? Nothing. I might as well make money.
Yeah.
So surrounding myself with positive energy, not people, energy.
Right.
Because
Making the right choices.
yes, making the right
So you
choices.
can- all
So
right.
with that revolving around my photography world, right now in my life right now, I'm focusing on the bigger picture, and that's getting myself right so I can be comfortable in my photography world. The right comfortability. That's what I was saying before. Like if you're comfortable in the wrong way, you just won't go anywhere.
All right.
You know
So
what I mean?
that comfortability between the right amount of resistance and challenge.
Yes. Oh my God, it's perfect. Now who's the one who's deep?
Hey man,
Pause.
it's a, don't worry about it.
Come on, come on,
I
brush
be
it out.
I
Come
be
on.
spitting just a little bit, bro.
Yeah,
People
yeah.
really be
Come
thinking I ain't
on.
intellectual and
Come
shit.
on.
You know what I'm
Distraction and
saying?
challenge. Come on now. Like that's a banger.
Yeah,
So the challenge is something that's supposed to uplift you.
yeah,
You know what I mean? Like if you feel like it's a challenge, like it's a brick wall, try some way to go around it, over, under, break through it.
yeah,
You know what I'm saying? Get that sledgehammer and just break through that damn thing.
yeah.
You know what I mean? So that's why I'm very good on criticism when it comes to, wanting the better for myself. If you want something good for me, tell me it in a right way where I can, you know,
Progress.
progress.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, and that's why you asked me that question in the beginning of my parents.
Yeah.
It's because of them I do this, not because of them only, but they're part of the reason why I do this, because I want them to show I want to show them that
There's a different way.
there's a different way.
Yeah.
All right. There's a different way. Like you can be something without having to, have their ideologies of how things should be.
Yep.
All right. It doesn't not only for Haitians, bro.
Yeah.
Other ethnicities, they have a way of life for themselves because of what they grew up in.
Yeah, and wasn't the healthiest.
And it was not the healthiest because it's either you're a doctor or some type of lawyer.
Yep.
You know what I mean?
Yep.
If you're not in those type of fields, bro,
Then
it's clip. Like
done.
Like, get the hell out of here. So that's
basura.
why I'm a hands-on person, and that's why I love photography. I like to use my hands. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I mean? I can go to work. So it's like I definitely strive in visual shit. You know what I'm saying? Like with me, I work in education. I work with kids, so I know that my energy that I give off, I want it to be the best so that they can learn. I want to teach them that this is the way you do things. This is the way you don't do things, because if you don't, it's gonna backfire. And my job is ADLs. ADL is basically the daily lifestyle. So it's like, how can we help them do things on their own whenever they get into the real world? You know what I mean? Brushing their teeth, washing their hands, you know what I mean? Shit like that.
Things
So
to
it's like,
prepare them for their life.
yeah, learning your ABCs, your 1, 2, 3s, multiplication. You know what I'm saying? So it's like all that applies. So if I take that into account, I need to apply that to myself. So
Right.
again, this is why I strive.
That's just grown man mindset.
I
right
mean,
here.
bro, listen, I'm not perfect. I talk like this because I want to hear myself say it out loud so I can act on it. The more I speak it into existence is the more I manifest everything that I want for myself.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That and prayers, because I can't do this on my own.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I definitely have that clock, so to speak, in my head. You know what I mean? Trying to keep everything revolving in clockwise, not counter.
Yeah.
Clockwise.
Yeah.
So
No, I'm proud of you, man. I don't know if no one was to say, or I know I don't
honestly,
like
I'll
people
take
saying,
that.
but
I'll take
you
that
know
with a
what?
grain of salt, because
You're the only person.
I'm
that
the only
need
person
that.
that
Shit, man, I hate you
like,
so
dog,
much.
like,
I hate you so
like, bro, I'm gonna take it. But it's
Alright.
like, so now I'm gonna go
Respect.
back. I'm gonna go to
Respect.
bed. I'm just like, damn,
Respect.
I got mad shit I gotta do. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Fuck what Vlad said. I still got shit to do.
I still
dog.
got shit to do. Like, yeah, it's good words, and that's why I appreciate it. All that, it helps, bro. It helps because I'll go back to people like, I have this nigga in my corner. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So the distractions in my life definitely, you know what I mean, molded me into what I am now. You know, saying no. And that's the hardest thing to do.
Yeah, I know that.
Saying no.
That's the temptation that really
Saying
kills
no.
you.
You know what I mean? To this day, like, someone be like, yo, you wanna go out? I'm like,
Nah.
you know what I honestly do? I honestly think, because I kind of like, for me, I feel like life, you have to have pillars.
Yep.
You know, something that you can stand on. Not only as a man, but as a woman. You know what I mean? There are eyes watching you. So My pillars of life is. Matter of fact, I'm not gonna give that out because that's too exclusive. But one thing I can definitely say is for those who definitely have moments of, you know, am I doing enough? Know that you have to fall back on something that will push you. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? And that can be any inspiration. It can either be, you know what I mean, for your parents, for yourself, for your loved ones,
Yep.
girlfriend, your nephew, your grandfather, someone who passed. People use those all the time. I mean, I have to do better for this person, but realistically, you're doing it for yourself.
For yourself.
You know what I'm saying?
You're just proving yourself
You
worth
just,
at that point.
yeah, you know what I mean. Use whatever you need to use. If you gotta,
Yeah,
you know what I
whatever
mean?
excuse you got.
Yeah,
Just,
like if you gotta wake up early at 5 o'clock in the morning to prove a point to yourself, do it.
All right.
Do it.
All right.
You know what I'm saying? But it comes, like I said, it comes with a grain of salt each day you try. And with those distractions, you will overcome.
Yeah.
Don't think that you're stuck in that like continuous cycle.
Yeah.
I mean,
It's a process of evolution.
It's a process of elimination.
Dip elimination.
All right, eliminating the bad things. And I'm lucky to have someone in my corner that gives me motivation.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And you know, I want something for my future. So why not try for it? Why not have, you know what I mean, that sense of fear?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
You're a very hopeful person.
Hopeful, but I try.
Yeah. You have faith.
Yeah.
You have
Definitely.
faith,
I
a
definitely
strong
have
faith
There's
that you're
always
going to get
tomorrow.
shit done.
Always tomorrow.
All right. You know what? This is a podcast where I could bring people like you on here. And basically we can display like their story, their trials and tribulations that they go through
Yeah.
in the field that they're in. And honestly, I see you as, a good role model for people to look up to and being their better selves. And I understand why Dawn Exclusive is exclusive now. You know what I'm saying? I feel you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I gravitate towards it. And I'm glad that I had this clean hour, this time. I appreciate the time that you're giving me.
No, of course.
Because I think I get it more now. A while ago, I probably didn't. I don't know. Who is this nigga?
You're a viewer.
I'm a viewer.
It's easy. It's easy to fall in that.
That is fine. I
It's
was
not
a
your
viewer.
fault. It's not your fault.
It was a position that I was in.
Yeah.
I'm in a different position now.
Clarity. Clarity.
You feel me? And now I understand that sometimes it takes a little bit more. It takes a little bit more understanding of conversation to understand what someone's more about. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Just because he's exclusive doesn't mean that he is better than anyone else.
No.
You know what I'm saying? That's just how he operates for himself.
Yeah.
And I respect it. I actually love it. You know what I'm saying? Maybe Vladi Vibes can do a little bit more exclusively for himself. You know what I'm saying? Everyone needs a little bit more exclusive.
Come on.
Yeah.
There's always a lane that you can switch over to.
Yeah. So guys, honestly, we really at our point. Don, do you have anything else you want to say, respects you want to give out to people?
I mean, honestly, keep doing what y'all doing. Tune in. Follow me on Instagram. Dawn Exclusives.
Send out the links.
All right.
Send out the links.
Definitely be out there on
Send
this
out the
post.
links. The links will all be in the description.
The subscription.
Basically, you can see VIBEN on YouTube, Spotify, Apple Musics, and any other links you've seen in the description. Yes. Guys, thank you for coming in. Dawn, thank you for coming on. Nah, real shit, bro.
Of course.
You know how we do, bro. And hopefully, I'm going to take a page out of your book. Life will be more fruitful and life will be more beneficial for the ones who put in work for it.
Yes.
Was that good enough? I tried. You know what I'm saying?
I just steal that motto?
Yeah. Let me.
Put it down in the notes. Come on now.
Life can be more fruitful, and life can be more beneficial.
Again, I'm not an alcoholic.
If you put the time and effort into it. Can we cheer up to that?
Yes.
All right, brother. Thank you for coming on.
It's a
Honestly,
pleasure. It's a pleasure.
I hope people can take a page out of Don's book and use it for their lives. Guys, thank you. It's been vibing. You know the vibes. It's Vladdy Vibes signing out. It's Don exclusive.
Thank you.
And we'll catch you on the next episode. This Don got me smizzed. I'm talking about the Julio.
Julio and Don exclusive. Come on now. It's always great vibes when I'm around.
Yes, sir. And we out.
Hope to see you soon.
Peace.